Yeah, you want a coffee cake for this evening? I guess I can make a coffee cake for this evening. Come on in, welcome to my home. So on short notice, I'm making a coffee cake. A cake made of coffee on super short notice. You've seen me make my coffee syrup. If you want to learn how to make coffee syrup, just click that eye in the sky. It'll take you to that day where we make coffee syrup. But I mean, it's still hot. I'm not kidding you right now. And in fact, we're going to do this sort of out of order. If your coffee syrup is cool, you don't have to do this way. I'm going to take my coffee syrup and my still not softened butter and put it into the same container. Yes, I have some ideas on why to do this. And then I'm going to add my sugar. Just let that sit. Let that sit for a while. While that is sitting, we're going to take our flour and our baking powder. Now, all the ingredients are listed down below, and you'll be able to follow this. It's really a simple recipe. Let me mix our dry ingredients together. To our wet ingredients, I'm going to add some salt. Because I'm desperate and need to do this quickly, we are going to cut the butter. As you can see, the coffee syrup has already started melting the butter. The butter really is breaking down, melting, and incorporating. To that, I'm going to add my vanilla now that it's a bit cooler. If you have time, make sure that your butter and everything is room temperature. It'll save you a lot of hassle. Feels good. We're going to throw in our eggs. Keeping that on low, I'm going to slowly add in our flour. You don't want to overmix this. If you overmix, you're going to have a tough dough or you're going to have a tough cake. Now, the thing to remember, if you are making this at home and you don't have coffee syrup, that you're going to have to up the sugar. You can't just use plain coffee because plain coffee has no sugar in it. That's why there's not that much sugar in this, because the coffee syrup has lots of sugar in this. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And no, I'm not going to do anything really special with this. You can. I'm going to pour the batter into my pre-greased pan. I'm just using a 9x9. I'm going to take this over to the oven, put it in, and bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until a cake tester poked into the center comes out clean. And then we're going to mostly cool it. Mostly cool it. You'll see when we get back. Alright, 25 to 30 minutes in the oven. Okay, our cake is nice and cooled, and I mean nice and cooled, that's important. Now the fun part. I'm going to take about 2 cups of powdered sugar. About. This does not have to be perfect. Now here's the big thing. You're going to want to do this a little bit at a time. This is of course, our coffee syrup. Yes, I am adding a sweet thing to a sweet thing. That is something to remember. Then we just mix it up. You can definitely smell the coffee. Now, how much coffee syrup you're going to need to add will depend upon your weather. Where I am lately, it's been raining. It's always been raining. Now, before I get too far with the coffee syrup, I'm going to add a splash of vanilla. Alright, now I'm just going to decorate mine in the pan because everybody knows I am not a cake decorator. So I'm just going to drizzle my icing over. And yes, this is true icing because it just ices it. It looks like it's just oozing over the side. Now with my offset spatula, I'm just going to push that off to the sides. And there you go. You have a wonderful cake made of coffee, or coffee cake. I am literally in the middle of filming right now. What? Are you kidding? You don't need the cake after all? Fine. Well, looks like I have a cake for myself. Let's give this a taste. That is a really sweet coffee cake. It tastes like coffee. Now, if you make this, let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. This one was a lot of fun. I enjoyed making it, even though I didn't have to. But I hope I get to see you again next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on this channel. I love making these videos for you, and I hope I get to see you again next time.